Om Swastiastu. Hello, good afternoon everyone. How do you do? My name is Gede Nanda Paramita Sari. Today in this video I'm going to describe one of the most famous city in this world. It is New York City. Have you ever been to New York? I haven't yet, but I hope someday I could go there. So in this video I'm going to tell you anything about New York, its nicknames, its specialties, amazing facts about New York, and last but not least is best places to visit in New York City. So without any further ado, let's get started. The first is nicknames. Nicknames is short name that can help in establishing its identity and attracting people. New York has been known for a variety of nicknames. The first one is the Big Apple. This is the most famous out of all. Actually, there are several explanations for where its name came from, but there is a language expert, Barry Popick, who studied this question and wrote about it on his website. He says John Fitzgerald, a writer for New York newspaper, used the name the Big Apple to mean New York in 1920s. The second is Gotham. It takes name from a store called Gotham Jewelers. And the third is the Empire State. It's because of its wealth and variety of resources. And last but not least is the city that never sleeps. New York wasn't hailed as a city that never sleeps for no reason, because there's actually a lot of things to do and going on 24/7. 24 hours all day. The subway runs 24 hours all night. Drugstore, supermarkets are common, and if you're up to drinking and partying until dawn, New York is the home for clubs and bars that will offer you the most exciting nightlife you can ever have. The next point is specialties of New York City. Every cities in this world have its own specialty that make them famous and attracted the attention of the people from all over around the world. And so, just like New York, there's a specialties about New York. There are the first one, there's a countless movies have been shot location in New York City. It's not just Hollywood, it's a film from all over around the world. And the next is a countless songs have been written about this place, even if it's not about the place, but there are so many songs that put New York City in their lyrics. And the next is this city is full of life, exciting, fascinating, and kinda expensive. And well, just like that song goes, it's concrete jungle where dreams are made. So it's kind of the biggest city that every musician dreamed of performing in. The next point is amazing facts about New York City. Every city has its own history and facts that maybe not all of the people have known about that, but actually it makes them has a uniqueness and attracted people. And there's some of amazing yet unbelievable facts about New York City that will surprise you and even make your jaw drop, because I did the first time I found out. So the first one is more than 800 languages are spoken in New York City, making it the most linguistically diverse city in the world. The second is phrase faster than a New York minute. So life in Manhattan is seen as objectively faster than the speed in the rest of the world. So 1 minute in New York must go by much faster than a minute in anywhere else. So New York minute becomes a slang phrase indicating something that happens very quickly. Number 3, New York City became the first capital of the United States. So it's not Washington DC. And the fourth, it's kind of weird, and I know you'll be surprised. It's not illegal to go topless in New York. This is really quirky. This is really quirky, but don't worry, people still prefer to wear their clothes anyway. And last but not least is the New York City Library is home for more than 50 million books, which make it the third largest library in the world. That's quite amazing. So, which one of those amazing facts that really surprise you? And last point is best places to visit in New York City. We've been on it, all the visitors have put New York City on the top of their list. Many of the best places in New York are within walking of each other or just a short ride away, making the city a delightful for sightseeing. There are. The first one is Times Square. Nothing defines a New York living than a Times Square. Times Square is the best place to visit in the evening, but still exciting at any time of day. Theater, shopping center, and restaurants are in the line street of Times Square. But perhaps the best time to visit Times Square is during New Year. Nobody does the New Year countdown the way Times Square does it. It's always capped with a spectacular fireworks which never fails to take the audience's breath away. And second is the Empire State Building. It is one of New York's most famous landmarks buildings and key tourist attractions. And also it has a breathtaking view from the 86th floor observation deck. And the third is the Statue of Liberty. The stunning statue of Lady Liberty is what pops into anybody's minds when they hear the word New York. It was France's gift to America. Instead of admiring it from afar, the best way to visit it is to hop on a boat to take a closer look and take a photograph of the statue. Number 4 is Central Park. Besides being a great place to experience a little nature, Central Park has so many attractions within its borders, and most of them are free, making it one of the few cheap things to do in New York City. And last but not least, the fifth is Fifth Avenue. It's one of the most famous shopping streets in America. It's New York's premier shopping area where all the designers has their own flagship stores. So finally, that's all I could say about New York City. I apologize if there were any mistakes, if I pronounced something wrong and stuff. Thank you for watching, and oh yeah, I hope we could go there someday to New York if you haven't been to. Thank you for watching and have a nice day. Bye bye.